why I chose Charger over Challenger. All right, so one of the first reasons why I chose a Charger over a Challenger is simply because I just like how the Charger looks a lot better. All right, I like the body lines of a Charger a lot better than a Challenger. All right, so yes, the Challenger does look nice when it has that SRT appearance package, the body kit that the SRT provides. The Challenger looks real good when it gets to, you know, a scat pack and above. You know, if it's below that, I've never really cared for it. Most of the people that have watched me for years know this, and people that just like Chargers will probably agree with me. Of course, as we know, the Charger is definitely more aerodynamic than the Challenger. So they say it's a little faster. They say the Charger is a little faster. Not by much, but just simply because it is just more aerodynamic. All right, you can see the curves on this Charger a lot more than you have on that blockiness of a Challenger. But yes, once you get to the actual SRT appearance package on a Challenger, it does have some shape, and it doesn't look bad at all. All right, and the second reason that I chose Charger over Challenger is just simply the practicality of four doors. I have always preferred a four-door sedan or a four-door car over a two-door car. I just like how a four-door car looks better than a two-door car. That's just my preference. Yes, if it's like an exotic, you know, for example, a Lamborghini, how the two doors, they go up. That's different. You know, I would like that. But, or like a McLaren or something like that where the doors go up. But when it comes to just non-exotics, I prefer four doors. And most of you that have watched me for years know this. And a lot of people also agree that, you know, have my same preference. They prefer four doors. So just that practicality, you got the same power, you got the same supercharger, the same whine, the same performance for the most part, and you can seat up to 5. And I just prefer that four doors. And number 3, why I chose Charger over Challenger, and this is just to piggyback off of more of what I mentioned early on, I think, in the first reason. Just this car being more aerodynamic than the Challenger is, to me, a plus. This car can perform at a higher level when it comes to cutting wind, when you're at higher rates of speed, if you're accelerating, if you're on a track, if you're trying to race someone, or if you're trying to do a 0 to 60, or if you're trying to do a drag race, this car will cut the wind better simply because it's just more aerodynamic. All right, and I'll show you in some of this B-roll as we're talking right now. You can just see how this car will cut that wind, how the front end has that slope, all right? It has that roundness to it, all right? It's made to cut wind. When it hits that windshield and goes over the actual roof and hits down, the downforce near that back window, and then hits that spoiler, because those spoilers are actually made to help this car perform at a higher level, all right? Those spoilers are not just you know, for looks. They are for performance, all right? They are to help with the performance of this car and to make it more aerodynamic. So it's all engineered, and the way how the engineers at Dodge come up with a way to make a spoiler be better for a certain car and the body lines to match, it's just unreal. All right, and the fourth reason why I chose Charger over Challenger is because I simply like the interior on a Charger a lot better. Yes, in the Challenger, it is a coupe, so it is made to have I guess the interior to cater more to the driver with that slanted type center console, and, you know, and just how, you know, they have the lines made up in that center console. But I just prefer how the Charger's interior looks better than the Challenger. You know, I like the fact that everything is just straight line in the Charger as far as the center console. I prefer how the cup holders are positioned more in the Charger over the Challenger. If I'm not mistaken, they're a little bit more slanted in the Challenger. So I just like the interior more. I like the gauges more on the Charger than I do on the Challenger, and I just like the overall interior better on a Charger. You know, that's just my preference. This all boils down to preference. Is the Challenger horrible? Absolutely not. You know, it comes down to preference. People that really like the Challenger would say, you know, their dislikes for the Charger. So they're all beautiful cars. They all perform at a high level. One of the great things that Dodge did was give us a choice of 4 doors and 2 doors. You can't beat that. Who knows if they're going to do this with this new 2024 Daytona Charger Banshee. It looks like they've only made it 2 doors. I'm not a fan of that, as most of you guys know. So if they come out with a 4-door, maybe I would look into it. I've already said that with the video that I made about that, so I'm not going to really get into that too much. But if they can make that car 4 doors and give themselves an option for, you know, a clientele of people that like 4 doors versus people that like 2 doors, that car may do a lot better. All right, and the 5th reason why I chose Charger over Challenger is exactly what I just said, Charger. I just love the way that name sounds, Charger. Think about that name for a car. You know, Challenger is a very cool name also when you think about it. You know, a challenger, someone that challenges you. But Charger is just, you know, incredible name for a car, especially a performance car. When you think of charging something, you think of just giving it that juice to get it charged. You know, when you know you're charging your phone, you get excited. You know you're getting some performance out of your phone for a while after you charge your phone. So just to know you have a name that is unique to its own, and just that word Charger is just one of the best names you can come up with for a car. And I'm glad they kept the Charger name with this new EV, because I just like how that name sounds better. You know, Charger, Challenger, I just like how Charger sounds better. It just sounds pretty cool. So that is my 5 reasons on why I chose Charger over Challenger. I made this video years ago with my Daytona 392, and I just wanted to make another video now here with my Daytona Hellcat. I've had the car over 3 years already. I just did the 3-year review, or a 3-year experience video that I just did. I put a card up. If you guys have not seen that video, go check it out. But those are my 5 reasons. Both cars are extremely powerful. They have great features, and it just boils down to preference on what you really like. So I want to thank all the new subscribers that have come in. I want to thank you guys for all the engagement. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you have that bell on so you'll know when I post another video, and I appreciate you guys. All right, watch how much faster I can get in this car and come out on the other side when you have 4 doors. Just that fast. That's 4 doors.